Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It's good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
Co-creation at its best here, really. You are knowing what you are wanting.
Yes.
Do you like the feeling of desire? That's such a good thing. If you do, then we're done. Because life will continue to produce it within you. Every day, new clarity, new desire is focused within you. Every day, all day, every day. So without really necessarily any conscious awareness of the desire that is focusing within you, because of your exposure to life, it's still happening. Your desire is evolving. Whether you realize it consciously or not, your personal perspective produces a point of attraction that is carved out of what you live, so that when you see something that you don't want, something that you do want comes into the forefront in a stronger vibrational way. And you emanate a vibration about that, even if you don't know that you are doing it. If you are in touch with your emotions, you are more aware that you are doing it. But desire is evolving. Your desires are continually being amended. Some new ones are being born. It's a constant, steady process. And the thing that we want to ask you, we really want you to ask yourself, it's the thing that you most want to be aware of all other things, or maybe all other things put together, is what am I, we're speaking from your point of view, what am I doing? Where do I stand in terms of my mood or attitude or practiced thought? What kinds of things do I say and believe in relationship to the new that is born all day, every day? Because you can't stand still. You cannot stop evolving and expanding, because that's what we are all about. You are eternal beings, which means motion forward is a steady part of your experience. But as humans, so often, you want to hold yourself to old beliefs because you think they are more comfortable. But they are not. Old beliefs are not more comfortable because the new you is tugging against them all the time. You expand, and you've got to go with your expansion or you don't feel good. And that's what your emotions are telling you all day, every day. If you feel elation or eagerness, if you're feeling appreciation or happiness or even interest in something, that means you are in the moment with your focus and your attitude and your mood, your vibrational stance right here and now. You're not hindering the expanding you at all. In fact, you're going with the flow of it and you feel great. But if you're ornery about something, if you're angry about something, if you're defensive about something, if you are feeling guilty or lonely, if you're feeling any of those emotions, even light ones like frustration, that negative emotion is your indicator that a larger part of you is flowing where you are not going. You have become something because of what life has caused you to focus, but you're not letting yourself be it here and now. You're focused in opposition to who you really are. So that's really what we're all about here. We've been calling this gathering the art of allowing. And it means the art of allowing you to be who you really are. But in order for you to allow yourself to be who you really are, you got to understand that you're more than this physical body that you recognize, or this personality that you know or others know as you. You are source energy. And you were source energy before you came into this body. And this is the thing that most people don't quite get. The largest part of you, that eternal part of you, still is non-physically focused source energy. A part of that energy is focused here with you. But the larger part of you, that expanding part of you, is non-physical consciousness. It's hard to hear that because you know yourself as a physical being. You've got the see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it thing going on. You've got all of this reality around you that you know is real reality. And we say, yes, it is. It's manifested vibration. It is the furthest most vibration that is. But there is a larger part of you that is interested in everything that you're about here and now. And your emotions are your indicator of how well integrated, how much alignment, how much harmony, how much allowance of all that you are, you're allowing here and now. Esther watches basketball players, football players, all kinds of magnificent physical accomplishment, and she sees how often the whole of them is there. The part of them that understands aerodynamics, the part of them that has allowed the perfect integration into a physical body, the part of them that is able to calculate in a split second time and space and distance and speed and know what to do in order to accomplish what is on their mind to do. And sometimes she knows they're out of sync, and she knows that ball's not going to go in that hoop anytime soon. Not that guy, not today, not the way he's feeling, not what's going on. But often, especially emphasized in that arena, there is an understanding of mind over matter. There's an understanding of vibration. There's an understanding of alignment and connection. There's an understanding of being the best that you are. And there's an understanding of pinching the best of yourself off with some mood or opinion or attitude, mostly meanness at yourself, not appreciation of yourself, that can hold you in a vibration that keeps you apart. That's too strong a word. Pinches you off. That's too strong too. Disconnects you. That will never really happen. But in any moment, you have the options of allowing or disallowing, of alignment or resistance, of being tuned in or not being tuned in. You'll never tune out altogether. And just when you think you are, you'll reemerge into non-physical where you'll really tune back in. In other words, you cannot get away from who you really are. But the reason that we like visiting with you is because we know who you are. We remember why you came. We know that you came for the exhilaration of this moment in time. You came to focus who you are together with others in alignment with the motion forward that you are all carving out. You never intended to get at odds with each other. You intended to explore the variety. You knew that variety and difference was the basis of your power, because you knew that out of all of that variety and out of the difference in point of view, that's when the new ideas would be born. You knew how it all fit together. And that's what we're about here. We want to remind you how it all fits together. But most of all, we want to, in very simple terms, help you find your way back to your consistent, joyful beingness. Because that's what you came for, and that's the way it is supposed to be. That's who you are.